नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis sitting with us through Nityananda TV, Sadhana TV, two-way video conferencing all over the world. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing. Ohio, Prayag, Surrey, Canada, Toronto, Kailasam, Nityananda University, Los Angeles, Houston, Kalahasti, San Jose, Madurai, Charlotte, Srisailam, Seattle, Chidambaram, Hyderabad, Gupta Kashi, Nityananda Nagaramu, Hyderabad, Singapore, Singapuram, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Penang, Tirupparangundram, Pidadishwari's Training Center, Salem, Scottsdale, Arizona, Tune Moon, Hong Kong, Grasse, France, Ohio, Ma Shivananda, High Point, North Carolina, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, London, Kashi, Jorpati, Nepal, Grasse, France, Tallahassee, Florida, Bangalore, North, Hong Kong, Sirgari, Vishweshwarananda, New York, Oman, Sivagangai. I welcome all of you. Penang, Tirupparangundram, Singapore, Singapuram, Oklahoma, Somanatham. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. First, I want to complete with you all. Today I told that we will have a special video. We have got the video, but there are some official photographs used in it. So in India, we don't know whether we can relay that video. It's from US media, so that is the reason today I am not relaying it. But really I would like all of you to see that video. It's available in the YouTube. Now that shows how cheap our Indian media is. Just for a few thousand you can buy anything you want. Up for sale with a clear menu card. Front page article this much, second page article this much, this many column, this much money, clear. The paid news is one of the biggest demons of democracy. Good. Soon we will be rid of this corruption in media. All right. Now, let me enter into today's satsang. Please listen. Please listen. Today I am going to only speak on one subject. Context of Advaitic activism. Listen. 3 fellows were working on a stone quarry. All 3 of them were breaking stones, chiseling with a chisel and hammer. One onlooker went and asked one worker who was very morose, sad, depressed, dull, "What are you doing?" That fellow, almost crying tone, he said, "I am breaking stones." Next guy, he was not blissful but peaceful. This onlooker went and asked, "What are you doing?" "I am making a pillar." Third guy, very blissful, brisk, energetic, real Nityanandite. The onlooker went and asked, "What are you doing?" I am building a temple. Understand? All three of them are doing the same project, same work. All three of them are doing same project, same work. Clear? All three of them are actually working under the same contractor. The context from which you are working means knowing the larger vision. Sometimes some of my own ashram might tell me, Swamiji, maybe this Tanedars, the initial level volunteers, they get overwhelmed when they sit in the Sri Mahant Kotari's meeting, Tanedar's meeting, and listen to the larger vision. I tell you, whether you are washing the vessels in kitchen or cleaning the toilet or wiping the temple Garbha Mandir, you should know the context. You are living Advaita and radiating Advaita to the world. Without knowing the context, you will be overwhelmed. Not by knowing the context. Many of our own guys think too much of information need to be handled if they attend the SMKT meeting, Sri Mahant Kotari's Tanedar's meeting. Please listen. It is not too much information. It is knowing the context. Same work, breaking the stone, cutting the stone. One guy does from the context, I am breaking stone. One guy does from the context, I am making a pillar. One guy does from the context, I am building a temple. All of you should know. My Sri Mahants, Kotaris, Tanedars, volunteers, all of you should know. Especially the committed 5 group, Samaji, Satsangi, Sri Mahant Kotari, Tanedar. All of you should know you are building the world's largest Advaitic temple. You are building the world's largest space of Advaita. Understand? Space of Advaita. You are building a space of Advaita internally, building a place for Advaita externally. Every inch, whether it is small as cleaning the floor, to as trivial as you think, making a chai in the kitchen, are as important as doing the master plan, creating a vision. ध्यान से सुनिए, please listen. Know the context of Advaitic activism. What is the context from which you are holding you? What is the context from which you are holding your work? What is the context from which you are holding the space for everything? If you know the context, you will never have boredom. If you know the context, you will never have tiredness. I know for sure whether I am in the body or I left the body, morning this time I will be sitting and giving satsang, whether in the planet Earth or in Aksharadham. When I know the context, no question of boredom. Same way, let you be very clear, whether you are in the body or left the body, you will be sitting in front of me morning 7 o'clock, whether in the planet Earth or in the Aksharadhama. Then no question of boredom exists. No question of tiredness exists. Know the context. Know the context. Then life becomes lot more easy, lot more smooth, lot more beautiful. I really want you to know, it is not knowing the context responsible for irresponsibility, inauthenticity, lack of integrity, all. When you know the context and you fit yourself with it, when you know the context and you fit yourself with it, there will not be inauthenticity. There will not be inauthenticity. There will not be lack of integrity. Every time I see inauthenticity in some disciple, some devotee, I can see very clearly, you lost the context. Understand, even whatever you may be doing, whatever you are doing in the world, whether you are a politician or religious leader or ordinary worker or a great engineer or in the IT field, whether you are Microsoft or Macrosoft, Google or Google, whatever, when you hold the context, you will always be authentic. Hold the context for Advaitic activism. Understand? Holding the context for Advaitic activism. Every action you do, every thought you have, every breath you take, let it be from the space of Advaita. Yesterday, I was sitting with my Gurukul kids, having a few minutes class, a spontaneous class in the Gurukul. Very rarely I go to Gurukul, and they only come to the Rajya Sabha to have class. Yesterday I went in just few minutes because I was picking up the subject for them to do their PhD. They are going to be doing PhD. I sat with them and asked, what is the subject? The basic theory is how Advaita brings completion into every field. Each kid chose the subject. One wanted aviation, one wanted Karmaganda, one wanted technology, one wanted physics, one wanted music, one wanted art. When they chose the subject, one thing I was so happy. I can be 100% guarantee they will be successful. Why? Because when the way they chose the subject, I saw they are so authentic to what they are saying. When somebody said physics, he is really want to explore that. When somebody said rituals, he really want to explore it. And somebody said music, I know really she wants to dive into it. The authenticity, because they understood the context. It hardly took 5 minutes for me to introduce the whole theory to them. Just 5 minutes it took. I explained there were flower plants in the front. I said, see this, why this plant is, why this flower is this color, why this leaf is in this color. It's a science. If you add the knowledge, the truth of Advaita into this science will reach its completion. Then why this pillar is this size? How it holds this weight? Why it does not need to be bigger than this? Why it cannot be smaller than certain size? This is a science. If you add the knowledge of Advaita to it, this science will become complete. It hardly took 5 minutes for me to introduce the theory to them, and none of them had any doubt, any questions. They're straight. Then I said, now all of you please choose the subject. I'm going to be the personal PhD guide for you guys. We'll finish it in 6 months. We'll send it to some of the top universities. We'll work with some of the top universities to get your thesis acknowledged and the degree is conferred. I could see it is their authenticity. Actually, it took only 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes for me few minutes to explain the basic theory. And then I just threw the question, come on now, you choose the subject. None of them took more than 2 minutes to choose their subject. They know what their life meant to be. They know the context. If I ask the same questions to Ashramites, they will say, we will think through and get back to you by tomorrow, Swamiji. It means you do not know what your life means to be. It is like I ask your name, can I tell tomorrow, Swamiji? If I ask your name and you say, shall I tell tomorrow? How stupid it is. When I asked those kids, they are so clear what they want to be. They are so clear about their context. I was thinking, that is why Mahadeva also gives them the blessing of directly being taught by me. They are worthy of it. I already started picking up books for them. I only asked them one commitment. You guys will behave like a matured beings. You will not behave like a immature adults. Because I am going to spend my time and talent and treasure, all three on you guys. Treasure, no problem. but time and talent I am going to spend on you guys. So you cannot say after doing for 3 months or a few months, you cannot drop out before you complete your doctorate. They all agreed, and I can guarantee their word is so authentic. Word of a man who knows the context of his life is integrity. When you don't know the context of your life, you can never be integrated, because you yourself will be constantly changing different idea every 1 hour. Morning you want to be an engineer, evening you want to be a potter. Night you want to be a Harry Potter. Next day you want to be a potter. No, you do not know the context of your life. If you know the basic context, and within the context, even if you change, nothing wrong. An engineer suddenly wanting to become a doctor is not wrong, but if he does not know the context of why he became engineer and then why he wants to become a doctor, that is wrong. In India is a country where everyone first becomes engineer, then they start thinking what they want to become. First flat, they became engineers. Then they think what they want to become. ध्यान से सुनिए. If you know the context of why you wanted to become engineer first and become engineer, now the context of why you want to become a doctor, if you know the context, change is also great, nothing wrong. The context. If you know the context, even change is not wrong. If you don't know the context, you will not know what to do. Understand? You will not know what to do. Life is not for the people who claim innocence for their ignorance, who try to claim any special thing because they are victims, powerless, ignorant. No. Be very clear. Life is run by Kala Bhairava. Kala. If you stand up with powerfulness, he will mirror that. If you stand with powerlessness, he will mirror that. If you stand up with responsibility, he will mirror that. If you stand up with irresponsibility, he will mirror that. If you are powerless, the only thing he will tell you is complete with it and get out of it. Complete with it and get out of it. Complete with it and get out of it. Feeling you are a victim is nothing but taking revenge on your own life. It is suicide. You killing yourself, you destroying you. Feeling victim like is you killing yourself, destroying you. Understand? So many times I have seen people again and again and again think if you feel you are powerless, innocent, incapable, you should be forgiven. Life does not run by communism. Life does not run by communism. God saved himself from communism. Understand? That is why communists think there is no God. Maybe communists are right. The God as per the Western understanding does not exist. But Ishvara exists. Bhagavan exists. Understand? Communism is in a way right when they say the God as per the Western concept does not exist. But they are wrong when they say totally all religions are useless. Then they have not tasted Sanatana Dharma. They have not tasted Sanatana Dharma. Listen. Completing all the incompletions, getting out of the victimhood is living Advaita. Understand? Advaitic activism means again and again and again bringing yourself to perpetual completion. Perpetual completion is life. Life runs by perpetual completion. Life runs by perpetual completion. Understand? Perpetual completion is Advaitic activism. Constantly complete yourself. Completion is nothing but the decision to drop your past incompletions and never let them have influence over you again. That's all. Never let them have influence over you again. That's all. When you start doing perpetual completion, when the perpetual completion becomes your lifestyle, in every step you know how to be active Advaitically, how to have the Advaitic activism. Essence of today's satsang: bring the context to your thinking. The moment you bring the right context, you will become authentic, integrated, responsible, and enriching. Advaitic activism.
I bless you all. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you.
Nityananda Dhyanapeetham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org, www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.